Hey, Oscar here. Thank you so much for joining me in this short clip where I'm going to be discussing about how to create defects. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's take a look at the Springboard and see how it stands today. So today is the last day of the sprint. So I'm going to go into each of the PBIs and see where they are. The first one seems to be already closed. Everything is being done. The second one has a fixed bug task outstanding. And the third one has some outstanding dev task as well. So this last one is going to be a carrier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on this task here. So if you notice, the title of the fixbook task has a severity. The reason why we set that severity on the title is in case if the fixbook task is not completed by the end of the sprint, then we assess the fixbook task based on that severity. If it is low or medium, we go ahead and create a defect. So that way we can go ahead and close the PBI. Now, if the fixbook task is high or critical, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually carry over that PBI and the fixbook task will remain. Let's go ahead and create the defect from the fixbook task. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the ellipsis here. I'm gonna click on open, then I'm gonna move to the upper right corner on that ellipsis, and then I'm gonna change the type. I gotta make sure that the type drop down is selected to bug, and then I click OK. So next, what I'm gonna do is on the iteration path, I'm gonna set this to the root of the project. And very important is to remove the priority. The priority is only set by the business analyst, product owner, when they are triaging the defects. So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the severity to low, as that was the severity of the fixable task. Let's go ahead and fix the title, and the area for the title is going to be login page. I'm going to remove the name of the developer. I want to organize this a little bit. Then one of the things that I noticed that the template does not have is the environment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a note here. Then environment. Set this to right. A night is where we actually test our PBIs. So let's go ahead and bold this, and I'm going to highlight it. Perfect. So let's go ahead and inspect this defect and make sure that everything is correct. So the title is correct in the way that it has the area path, has the brief description, is set to new, is unassigned. The iteration is set to the root as well, which is fine. Priority is okay. Severity is fine as well. Let's go ahead and move into the repro steps. He has a description. He has the steps to reproduce, expected actual screenshots. Right, perfect. The only thing that is missing is the environment option here, but we already set it on as a node. So let's go ahead and take a look at the links. So this is the link is a parent. This should be a related link. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this ID. Actually, this ID 15, right? So let's go ahead and close this. Let's set this existing, and then this is related. And I'm gonna go ahead and this actually the 15 here into the PBI. So right now, and here what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna select the parent. The parent of this is 13. So let's go ahead and put this as a parent. So right now our defect has been created from a fixbook task. Let's go ahead and save this and close. Now let me explain the second way on how to create a defect. So from the springboard, what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna click on the plus sign, then I'm gonna select the bug option. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste what I was using on the previous bug that I created from the fixbook task. So I'm gonna paste that here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna go ahead and set this login page, which is the area, and the description of the defect is there is a period at the end of the word password, right? So here the priority we're gonna set to clear, and we're gonna go ahead and add the links. So the parent, we said that it was login page. So, and I'm gonna set that, and is related to the password, right? So perfect. So there you go. So this is the defect created from the Springboard. So let's go ahead and save this. And I'm gonna go ahead and here, let's go ahead to just to mark the defects like that. Now the third way on how to create a defect, let's go ahead and move into the test plan. So from the Springboard, what I'm gonna do is actually I'm moving to the test plan. Let me go ahead and bring that into view. So is this one right here, right? So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna go ahead and create a defect from here. So I'm gonna run for the web application. And what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna fill everything here. So set this here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a defect from this area here, right? Notice that how I created the defect here is a little different of the way I previously created the other ones, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and expand this, and you will notice that he actually displays all the description of the test case. So this is the repro step. So what I'm gonna do here is actually I'm follow this, is that there, right? Then what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and log in page. And there it is. At the end, or password. And then we're gonna set this as 3, so just to differentiate. So now let's take a look at the priority, the same thing. We're just gonna go ahead and remove here, make that clear. And then the severity, we said it was low. And then let's take a look at the links. So the links is showing me that related is the PPI, and then it's linking to the particular test case as well here. So this is the only thing that we are missing on the other two defects that we created from the board, right? The linkage to the particular test case. So let's go ahead and save this one. At this point, I have created a defect in 3 different ways. The first one was created from a fixable task. Second, it was created from the plus sign located in the Springboard. And third, it was created from the test plan itself. So now let's go into the defect and review each of the sections from a defect. So first is the title. The title will contain the area of the defect and also a brief description of what the defect is about. Here, the description is similar to the title, where it will contain the description of what the defect is about. Here, we added the note with the environment because we don't have this option in the template. Then we have the steps to reproduce. We have the precondition that is needed to actually reproduce this particular defect, and a step by step on how to get to that particular defect, and the expected, the actual, and obviously the screenshot. Screenshot is very important. If there is not a screenshot, there should be an attachment. Then we went ahead and looked at the priority. We said that the priority should be clear because this is only set by the product owner, business analyst, while they are triaging the defects. Also, we took a look at the links that needed to be added against the defect. The parent, which is the login page, the tested by is the test case, and the related is the PPI link to that particular defect. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have learned something new today, and if you like the video, please subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.